What's happening, guys? This is James Blum from MMOHuts.com with a quick weekly recap for MMO news and announcements for the week ending September 23rd, 2013. And our first bit of news this week comes from Piranha Games with the official launch of MechWarrior Online. As of right now, the game has more than 1.3 million registered players and are looking to have a few more after this coming Thursday as they plan to hold a sponsored event and tournament in San Francisco. The event will showcase upcoming new content plus plenty of award prizes for their players. The president of Piranha Games informed their players that the official launch of the game is just a jumping off point for a continuous stream of meaningful content updates to the game, including an entire new interface, new pilot tutorials, new mechs and maps, and the long-awaited community warfare pillar. Next up, we've got news about a brand new free-to-play turn-based tactics card game called Alteil Horizons starting up its Kickstarter. Man, it seems like there's quite a few of these card games showing up on radar lately. But this game is a cross between a collectible card game and a turn-based strategy RPG like Final Fantasy. It's probably one of the only card games with a day and night cycle, I can tell you that. The game looks fairly detailed from the trailer and plenty of original ideas, but besides all that, the game's artwork is done by renowned anime, comic, and game artists, so that's actually really cool. There's plenty of information on the Kickstarter for those of you who are interested. Check the links in the description below for several trailers and info on the game profile. Hi-Res Studios released one of the sickest looking gods in Smite last week, Thanatos, Hand of Death. This guy looks like the Grim Reaper's dad. He's almost a tanky assassin with some of his skills healing him for damage dealt. Probably not the easiest god to use, but more than likely unstoppable if you get good with him. There's no doubt he's cool looking, but I kinda wish they went a little bit more creative on his ulti. Nexon America announced its plans to kick off the closed beta for Extraction, their latest first-person shooter that was a big hit at PAX Prime. The game focuses on skill-based tactics with multiplayer missions built around objectives or highly competitive team deathmatches. The closed beta will have limited openings and notices will be sent out to its chosen players around the 1st of October. As to when the closed beta will actually begin from there. The developers plan to use the beta period to fine-tune the balancing and overall performance and fun factor in the game. The game actually does look pretty cool as it is. Tryon Worlds brought in tons of new changes to Rift in Update 2.4, which launched last week. The update is officially called Beyond Infinity and sports so many new game elements like the Planebreaker Bastion and the Infinity Gate, which are crazy new raid bosses that are as big as titans. A new expert dungeon called the Realm of Twisted Dreams, new public quests, and the update wouldn't be complete without epic new hairstyles. Not to mention the trailer for this update is pretty kick-ass. Wargaming changed up the release date for World of Warplanes last week as a way to offer gamers a richer, more immersive multiplayer experience at launch. According to their official press release, the game is now planned to release on November 12th and 13th, depending on where you are in the world, and the experience points players earn during the open beta will not be reset, which is nice. World of Tanks brought in some news too, as they plan to incorporate tanks from Japan now. The Japanese line will initially field 2 branches with 9 medium and 5 light machines, along with existing armored vehicles from the US, China, France, Great Britain, Germany, and the USSR. The new tech tree coming one of the forthcoming updates will become the 7th national line introduced into the game. Not bad. The first beta test for Heva Clonia Online from OG Planet was announced last week. Heva Clonia Online is a casual episodic MMORPG with multiplayer co-op dungeons, job evolution, and a pet system that lets players clone pets from enemy creatures they face. Doesn't seem like a game that really hasn't been done before, but it's very similar to games like Spirit Tale, and for those of you who are interested, the game is in public beta testing from now until September 30th. And players who sign up have a chance to win one of 10 PC gamepad controllers from OG Planet, so that might make it worth checking out. Snell Games revealed yet another race for Black Gold Online this week. This time we're looking at the Kosh, which is an ancient race that long ago ruled the lands, now compromising the magic alignment. Uh-oh. That pretty much means that they're with the Erlendir faction. Barely. I suppose every MMO needs a cat-elf-like race, but these guys kind of look like the race from Avatar. Regardless, the race grants you access to the Demon Hunter, the Elementalist, and the Alchemist classes. Dragon's Prophet officially launches today, along with a pretty cool new trailer. According to the senior producer, there was a lot of work done to the game prior to the final update for launch day. The latest provides the final touches on bug fixes, but also brings in some additional content, some of which you can see in the trailer play in the background. New quests, dungeons, dragons, a social hub, and level cap raise to 80 is all part of this update. Plus, the Frontier system is being introduced where players can partake in massive PvP battles against other guilds. He also mentions that there are plenty more content updates coming just around the corner. Our last bit of news isn't about any particular game, but it is pretty damn cool. Steam announced its workings on a Linux-based gaming OS called SteamOS, which is designed to bring Steam to the living room. It's supposed to allow existing Windows and Mac-based computers to stream games over your home network to your TV. A gaming OS, and it's free. Forever. You got a secondary computer lying around that you'd like to use for games? Well, this is the answer. According to Steam's website, its iOS will be downloadable soon, which kind of leaves you hanging, but for more details, you can check the link in the description below to the official website. Anyway, guys, it's a short week of news, but that's about it for news and announcements this week. Like always, if you're looking for more information about the news featured in the recap, head over to MMOHuts.com/news. Feel free to discuss the news in the comments below, or head over to MMOHuts.com/forums. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it from me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.